Imagine, if you will, there was this train station here, and a bunch of interurban trains were ready to take you away to Chicago, or any place in between, if you so desired. Well, up until the early 1960s, you could do just that. Here on 6th Street in Milwaukee, between Michigan Street and Clybourne Street down there was actually a train terminal. Chicago North Shore in Milwaukee, better known as the North Shore Lines. Now, how do I know this was the place? Well, see that hotel over there? That used to be the Schroeder Hotel. It's now a Hilton, obviously. But it's the same hotel that was in a background shot taken from Clybourne Street. That showed several North Shore trains, including one of their iconic electroliners. But yeah, this would have been the back of the terminal, or the main entrance, I guess. But yeah, imagine that, if you will. So now I'm standing at the intermodal station, which serves as the Amtrak station for Milwaukee. This station, however, is for the Milwaukee M line. Used to be called the Hop. But it's a completely free-to-ride streetcar that doesn't do a bad job of getting people around the downtown core. And they are thinking of expanding it to include a second L line, as they're going to call it, which will serve even more locations. Anyway, in just under 10 minutes, a train is supposed to be arriving here. And I'm going to take just a short ride, because I do want to get back to Anime Milwaukee. There's a couple more things this evening I want to take part in. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to have to skip what I can of Sunday, because I have an 11:55 a.m. flight out of Milwaukee International named for General Mitchell. How very apropos. As I wait for the train to show up, here's an idea of their expansion plans. That dashed yellow line there is supposed to be the upcoming L line. But here is the current M line. And that takes you over to Burns Commons, which is pretty close to the shoreline with Lake Michigan. Well, I got the seat, and this thing doesn't want a seat.
This is the intermodal station. Welcome aboard the M line, bound for Burns Commons at Ogden and Prospect. Please watch your step while boarding or exiting the streetcar. Please allow seniors and persons with disabilities to use designated seating.
Just waiting for the light to turn green for this direction, and then we'll be off. Now, like the tracks in Salt Lake City, this runs every 15 minutes during the week. But unlike the tracks, this runs every 20 minutes on the weekends as opposed to every 30 minutes. And I wish the Salt Lake City tracks had 20-minute headways on the weekends. Rather, it has 30-minute headways. Could be due to their driver shortage. I wouldn't know what to tell you there.
Our next stop is St. Paul at Plankinton eastbound. Streetcars do not stop at all stops. Please press the stop request prior to the stop you desire.
Here's where the inbound track splits off. Listen to me calling this inbound. I think I've been around the T in Boston for a little too long, and I don't even live there. Anyway, back to our journey.
Now arriving at St. Paul at Plankinton eastbound. Doors will open to the right.
Westbound version of the stop.
Our next stop is historic 3rd Ward eastbound. Streetcars do not stop at all stops. Please press the stop
And
request
we're
prior to the
crossing,
stop
I
you desire.
believe, the Menominee River. But I would have to look this exact crossing up on Google Maps. There's a lovely bit of infrastructure there. Nice arch.
Now arriving at historic 3rd Ward eastbound. Doors will open to the right.
Westbound cars come in, and that other track
This is historic 3rd Ward
was
eastbound.
for
Please watch your step
non-revenue
while boarding
use,
or
I
exiting
believe.
the streetcar. Please allow seniors and persons with disabilities to use designated seating.
All right. Now we're about to get underway again. In fact, we are getting underway again. And it's just us as the westbound track
Our next stop
is
Wisconsin
nearly a
Avenue,
block over.
northbound. Streetcars do not stop at all stops. Please press the stop request prior to the stop you desire.
Alright, so now we're waiting for the cross traffic on Wisconsin Avenue there to clear.
Now arriving at Wisconsin Avenue, northbound. Doors will open to the left.
Yeah, I think I'll get off there. station's over here then.
This is Wisconsin Avenue, northbound.
Alright, now let's check the map here real quick, because I want to be sure of where I'm going. Ah, yes. Meanwhile, let's watch our Hop streetcar go on its merry way. Now, up in the distance, you'll see the returning car back to the intermodal station. I'll just take that and head back to the con. And he's just waiting for cross traffic on Wisconsin Ave to clear. 2 words for your Milwaukee streetcar reservation.
This is Wisconsin Avenue southbound. Please watch your step while boarding or exiting the streetcar. Please allow seniors and persons with disabilities to use designated seating.
Okay.
Our next stop is historic 3rd Ward westbound. Streetcars do not stop at all stops. Please press the stop request prior to the stopping sign.
Yep, taking that same journey in reverse. Just because I can.
Now arriving at historic 3rd Ward westbound. Doors will open to the right.
Realize it? Sure, outlines or part of it. Anyway, continuing the journey. Here we have the public market in the historic 3rd Ward, even as a little banner there saying as such. Okay, that's not a sign twirler.
This is historic 3rd Ward westbound. Please watch your step while
Obligatory
boarding or exiting the streetcar.
stop
Please
sign
allow seniors
grab.
and persons with disabilities to use designated seating.
Now we're about to go back over the river. Couple of purple lovebirds, or whatever they're supposed to be.
Streetcars do not stop at all stops. Please
The other side of that arch I mentioned earlier. And there's the tall radio mast from the Hilton.
Now arriving at St. Paul and Plankinton westbound. Doors will open to the right. the left.
Now, I suppose I could have just walked down Wisconsin Avenue to get back to the con, but where's the fun in that, first of all? And second of all, that would have taken a bit longer. Plus, I'm going to try not to be out in this cold all the time. But yep, there's where I started from, the intermodal station. Now let's get on this side of the car. So we'll be on the right side to see us going into the... Zoom out so we can actually see. Cars, there's the highway. Now our journey has ended.
This is the intermodal station. Please watch your step while boarding or exiting
Little
the streetcar.
LCD, excuse me. Sign for informative stuff. There's another one over there. But it's time to head back to Anime Milwaukee. Thankfully, it's just a straight shot up this street here. But why don't we say goodbye to our streetcar here? And with that, I must now bid you adieu.